Every time I pray deliverance prayers for the laity, the spiritual harassment in my family, especially against my children, seems to worsen. What advice can you give to parents experiencing this?
Provided they're not doing it in a superstitious fashion, what that's an indicator of is people say it's getting worse. Well, depends on how you interpret it. In other words, it's an indicator. I'm not saying it is in every case, but it's an indicator that in most situations that the demons are there. And so when you're not praying, they just kind of leave you alone because they're not getting beat up. But the minute you start praying, they feel the effect of your prayer. And so they start reacting more. And so the fact that as they pray, it looks like it's getting worse doesn't necessarily mean that that's actually the case. That can actually be an indicator of, okay, well, wait a minute. Now we see that there is something there, that it is responding to the prayer. And so it is something that's diabolic. And so we do need to do something in order to address it. And so that would be, if they start to notice that it gets worse, and again, that's when I would say you should probably talk to a priest so that he can start sorting out what's the source of the problem and get it cleaned up. In other words, most of the time, if they see something happening in their family, they say the binding prayers or something like that, and then the behavior stops, well, then that's all you have to really do. You don't have to do too much. But if it starts really dusting up and getting more difficult, you should probably see a priest at that point.